Whoa, what?
Too close. That was too goddamn close.
Calm
Why was it
yourself.
so loud?
Panic and you won't make it. Focus. Breathe.
John is running 100% of revenge now.
Shit, Tia. Come in.
Jesus Christ.
I can hear you. I made it. I'm in a storage locker. I don't think they
Me
saw
too.
me. I'll contact you when I'm clear.
I'll be waiting.
Oh god. This is not necessarily a storage locker, but more like a storage room.
Warning. Oxygen processor has
Shit.
experienced a critical failure. Report to your center for immediate evacuation.
You know, I really enjoy the sound effects in this game, but if they have a sound designer or someone looking at sound design, they should take care that stuff is not too loud compared to other stuff. Because some of these things just seem to me like they weren't play tested at all when it comes to sound.
I think that would break.
Wait, can I? Power distribution box, you have to jam this arm in there. Okay. Oh shit. I have to use the glove again, I think. Why would you touch it afterwards though? Are you retarded? Just jam it in and then, I don't know. Oh, for fuck's sake, I have to listen to this again. I'm sorry.
That was too goddamn close.
Calm yourself. Panic and you
Calm
won't
your
make
tits,
it. Focus.
girl.
Breathe.
I want to power through the rest of this game, please. Please, just let me. Again, too loud, game.
Tia, come in.
I can hear you. I made it. I'm in a storage locker. I don't think they saw me. I'll contact you when
I
I'm
don't care,
clear.
Tia. Just shut
I'll
up.
be waiting.
I'm like punished John right now. The man with nothing to lose.
Processor has experienced a critical failure. Report to your center for immediate evacuation.
Do I need to jam the cogs as well, maybe?
These don't go well together.
No, you can. Huh? That's weird. A series of interlocking teeth are wrapped around the mechanical wheels. But there's nothing else I can loot in here, can I? Can't go back down again? Can't take any of the human remains? Can't take... This didn't even scare me, I was far too focused on solving this puzzle. Okay, just jam this fallen hybrid in there now. The child-sized carcass appears softly deflated, brittle bones protrude, piercing? Sorry, I was too quick to read that. Piercing the translucent skin at odd angles. Yeah. Use the hybrid intestines instead of the about a dozen other corpses in this room, John. Why don't you? Risk suffocating to death and one of these things falling onto you. Jesus Christ, the game logic. Sometimes. Oh shit, I know. Another power pad, but I lost my slug gun.
Almost at the hangar. John, I need to explain the situation.
You're dying.
Well, Miss Hensley. And it looks like you brought our friend along.
Wait, who's our friend? Who's our friend? A terminal. Right. Test database incomplete. Oh, for fuck's sake. Attempting to fix the pod terminal. I think I got it working, sort of backspace don't work, still can't do much but make entries. On, open, how do I get access to the other functions? Fuck you, you ain't a goddamn radio. Database incomplete. Update. Terminal now recognizes the pod. Pod door hydraulics can be accessed but not opened. Pod is ready to roll. Terminal works well enough but cannot erase task posts.
Oh, no, coming.
I'm just sitting in that? I don't know where it leads to. Let's read the PDA. Maybe this will help me calm down. Oh god, Jared Winslow, why did you have to write so much? I try real hard not to think of any less of Scotty, but I swear the boy ain't got a carrying bone in his body. Plus I bet he don't know what any of those big words he uses mean. He's always hinting that when we're back home we can be partners in business. I got myself a job on a damn spaceship. Does he reckon I'd need any help getting a job? Maybe you do. Back before the rapid transport system was running through the Groom Lake, folks used to get around in these really slow transport pods. I found one tucked behind a pile of storage crates. I've been working on it maybe for a month now. I reckon I can get it working. Scotty played an April Fool's joke on me, dumped some water on me while I was working on the pod. That's not an April Fool's joke, that's just being a jerk. I accidentally cut him real bad with a wrench. Anyways, I'm gonna play a little joke on him and set his favorite book on fire. What? But not today, sometime when he won't expect it. Pod's coming along great, a couple more months and maybe I can test it out. My kid brother Judd would be so proud. He used to help me work on cars all the time. One time he was fixing the brakes on this old clunker when one of the jacks broke. I know he's in a better place now, but oh shit, I just now got them. But I still feel bad. I pray about it every day and I know that God knows that I didn't mean to do it. I promise to him that I'm trying not to be so angry anymore. What? Did you have... Jeez. All finished, had to get some parts printed with the nanite machine, but I'm sure Stefan didn't mind much. Can't wait to try it out. Scotty says the pod won't work and that I'll get into trouble for it. Who the hell does he think he is? I made sure it would work. I ain't stupid. It's getting real hard to breathe and just pray about stuff. People like Scotty, God lets them live for some reason or other. Albert noticed some strange mushroom stuff growing all over engineering today. Guess we're gonna have to get cleaning. Good news and bad news. We had to scrub like mama on laundry day, so the gunk is just about gone. Bad news is, it's all over the damn place. Scotty has been really nice since I burnt that book of his. Are you sure? Scotty's nicer every day. The Bible said he'd change if I was nice to him. And look what happened. A little bit of bread goes a long way in the house of God. Did Jared slowly go insane? Damn, this ain't good. The ship's on level 7 lockdown. Looks like we're gonna get real familiar with one another down here. Folks must have got mighty hungry. Screams are echoing everywhere. Scotty and me are gonna lock down engineering, shut down the baskets and close the umbilical bridge. Keep them away from the twins. It's Judd all over. I swear I didn't mean to. I couldn't get Scotty to shut it and stop making a ruckus. I just wanted to shut him up. I swear I didn't push it too hard. For God's sake. He was being so damn loud. It just gets to where a guy can't take it no more. He thought he was better than me all along. Well, he's dead now. He's staring at me. Got to tuck him away somewhere. I hear him. He's been laughing, crying, cracking jokes. He won't stop. Can't get him to stop. Folks say I can't fix just about anything with a screwdriver. Already fixed Scotty. Already fixed Judd. God wants us to fix folks up when they're broken. Can I fix me? Where's your fucking corpse? Corpse. Do you have a screwdriver on you? Do you really have to take the long way around? No? Not even a comment? Fuck. Okay, I guess I just sit in there then. See what happens. I know, but the hint that this thing is used for transport, but where would it transport me? Magically to the military wing? Man, that would be a coincidence. Janitorial office, current location, disposal area. Visitor centers expansion. I don't know, disposal area? Maybe it's just a station on my way? No?
These creatures are following their base instincts. Breeding, eating. A hive.
Shut up, kid. I'm not your daddy.
This is the final boarding call for Chelsea Bean and Parasay Sushi.
Why doesn't it close the message?
Immediately.
Oh, hive.
A heavy loader. Looks like it was sealed in during construction.
Prohibited for the duration.
Oh, there are hybrids on the ground.
Use the Duke Color instead.
A hybrid creature sits bloated, quietly moaning and groaning in discomfort. Why aren't they attacking me?
I repeat, this is the final boarding call for Seagull.
Oh, there's a plasma cutter here.
Thank you.
And a loaded distribution box. What did I take? Whatever. Guess it just wanted to give me, like, a flavor screen. Is this thing... Can I cut down the hybrids?
Anything as disgusting as this place.
Oh, we haven't seen Tia yet.
Maybe if it... No.
Okay, that
No,
was
that
kind
won't
of...
work.
Okay, do I have anything, everything I
Doesn't
need
work
over
like
here?
that.
Or am I still supposed to... Okay, I can put the battery back in. And I can take it. What am I supposed to do with this parcel? You know what sucks more? Oh, this looks like a face, doesn't it? An effigy has been sculpted from a slab of mucus. Its role is unknown. You know what's worse than time puzzles?
This isn't gonna work.
Puzzles with long loading screens or transitions in between. Just like this maintenance bot thing. If I forgot anything in here, I have to go back. And I have to watch this again. We recorded for more than an hour now already. And the game just doesn't end. I do have to wonder whether it's me, whether I'm too slow or bad at the game, or if, I don't know, if the game just drags on way too long for me.
8 through 25.
Alright, there's another heavy loader here. I guess I can jam... No. I need a face for this. Or rather an eye. Can I just jam it in there?
I don't think this will fit.
A powered down loader. Scaffolding.
Gotta find another way out.
Alright. Gotta find. Does it tell me who I need? Which security level does it need? Retinal scanner. No. Can I cut it open with the plasma cutter?
This isn't gonna work.
No. Can I cut a scaffolding?
I think that will just
No.
break it.
Which means we're back to square one for once, and we've reached the point that I criticized earlier. Puzzles with long loading times and loading zones, where you have to go back and forth between each other. Why would you do this to your game? Why would you take a perfectly fine game and put so many bad adventure game tropes in there? Why can't you just make creative and good puzzles? And put them into a coherent story with nice sound design, nice characters, a good setting? No. I think I know what to do. I need a power pad for this to work right, yeah. Oh, what a coincidence. Let me guess, this is fucking Scott. And since he was in the refrigerator, his face is still fresh. It's Scott Tanaka. Jared would make for a useful business partner, but I can't even suggest it without him erupting into a fit of rage and beginning to rant that ain't how it's done in my family. Does the man honestly expect to get anywhere without once taking help from those more intelligent than he is? The Groom Lake has been a pleasure to be aboard thus far, much more entertaining than being on Earth. Even my family's private island isn't this holy shit, what? Isn't this entertaining? Granted, there isn't much left to do now that all the indigenous animals have been hunted and killed. Space, however, is infinite. I feel as though planning an April Fool's joke almost 2 weeks in advance is a little pathetic, especially when the plan consists of a single prank: pouring water on Jared. I poured water on him, just a little glass, and the consequence? Wait, a little glass, not a bucket? The hulking dimwit chased me down the corridor with a wrench, slicing a reasonable portion of my forehead open. I'm now thoroughly convinced that he is deranged and will be doing some investigation. Holy shit. After agreeing to transfer a sum of money, I convinced Dr. Graham to obtain Jared's medical records for me. Jared really is mentally ill. He suffers from outbursts of rage. According to one report, he murdered his own brother by crushing him to death with a car. It goes on to note that Jared believes it to be the will of the Lord. Capitalized, just like that. How the hell did he manage to get a position on the most important area of the ship? I'll have to stay on his good side. Oh, that's why he went to be nicer and nicer every day. I'm beginning to miss my father's mansion more with each passing day. Having maids and chefs to cater to me is how I was raised. To be responsible for cleaning up after myself and walking all the way to the mess hall for food remains a challenge. You little prick. Sometimes I question my own sanity. I briefly criticized Jared's hobby of repairing that old transport pod and, oh, the daggered stare he gave me in return. What did I think I could possibly accomplish by talking to him about it? Unbelievable, he burned my thesaurus? Jared marched towards me, ripped it from my hands, and set it on fire. Then he screamed April Fools and sprinted away, waving the burning pages above his head. He's fucking crazy. I can't begin to say how many times I've retyped my entries. They feel not as good. There's a better word, I swear. I would kill to get my thesaurus back. How can anyone respect me if I don't sound smart? Jesus Christ, this guy is crazy as well. I give up. I ran into Dr. Graham today and he remarked that I sounded like less of a pretentious asshole. Guess I should just talk like an ordinary person from now on. Oh hey, ordinary is a pretty big word. My arms hurt. It was hard work to get all of that fungus out of the generators. We did it though. Cleaning is not easy. I feel a sense of accomplishment. I guess Jared isn't all bad. He apologized to me today for losing his temper so often. And you know what? I apologized in return. I don't remember the last time I did that. Holy shit, it turns out the guy had a bunch of rations tucked away. He shared them with me even though he's almost out. If I don't starve to death here, I may have to put him in charge of Tanaka Investments charity, which doesn't exist yet. Rations are here. We've just enough food in the freezer to last us. We're far less hungry than the guys manning the twins. I have to say I'm impressed. Not sure how those guys have had the energy to keep us afloat with so little to eat. Those guys are titans. Engineering is now in total lockdown. We have to keep whatever those things are away from the generators. I don't think that we'll ever see the light of day again. At least when I die, it'll be with the only real friend I ever... Oh, Jesus Christ. I ever had. Give me your fucking face. That's one way to go about it, John. What would you have done if you had smashed his fucking eyeball? Absolute dimwit. Then again, I can forgive John right now since I guess he just doesn't care anymore. He's one little tiny annoyance away from cutting his own head off with this plasma cutter, I think. Just to end it all. Fuck my wife. I bet she's dead anyway. There's no way she could have survived the birth. None of them did they? Well, whatever. Let's take this eyeball, let's push it in here. Let's put the energy cell in there. Oh wait, do I need a second one or what does this mean? Okay, now. Let's use it. Can you go any faster maybe, John?